So deadline day's come and gone after that tragic defeat against Torino in the first game. Things have been going a little bit better. I've made a couple of little tweaks to the tactic. So let's roll the intro and find out if I've done any more business and what those tweaks are.
In the heart of northern Italy lies a town steeped in footballing history. Welcome to Vercelli, home to one of the most storied clubs in Italian football, Pro Vercelli. Languishing in the lower leagues as its once glittering legacy faded into obscurity. But now, a new chapter is about to be written. A chapter of redemption, revival, and triumph. Get ready to witness the rebirth of a footballing legend. This is Football Manager 24, the Pro Vercelli Chronicles.
Hello and welcome back to the Pro Vercelli Chronicles. So, one thing I would like to do is, at the moment we have about £97 million in transfer debt. With 53 over, with the projection saying we're going to be over 150 in debt come the end of the season. So, another goal. Not only have we got to win the Champions League before this ends, but I think we need to get the club back on a financial positive and financially secure. So that's going to be a big one. And have I done any more business since you were last with me? Yes, is the answer. The tourist has gone out on loan to Chelsea. They're paying £215,000 loan fee, and Pandini has also gone out on loan, and they're paying £400,000 for him. So that's good, getting them experience. And coming in for 22 million, potentially going up to 25.5, is this guy, Saul Toledano. He's only got one name now. He is a 21-year-old Spanish midfielder, 2-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. Is going to play as a Mazzala. So that might give you an indication into what's changed in this formation. So what has changed is we've gone from a deep line forward, and we had a box-to-box here, but we've gone for a Mazzala, so he can push out wide, and Clerk, the playmaker, will just feed him the balls, and it has been working really well. They've already got a bit of a partnership going. And obviously we've also got Mainu. Lala is starting to train as that Mazzala as well, but probably a way off, and I don't think he's going to make it. We may need to send him out on loan. He's been here 3 years now. I'm just going to check his eligibility. So he wants to stay this season because being eligible, being homegrown is key. And obviously we've got Ben Rose, who, again, has been here 3 years. He can't become homegrown at club, but he is homegrown Italy nation, so he's got that going for him. But the team to face, oh no, we haven't even told you about, getting ahead of myself. So we beat Lecca 3-0, Milenkovic getting a brace and Amanda own goal before 2-0 against Fiorentina, Costa getting a brace there. So today we face Palermo and Hells Verona in the league. So let's get these games played. And the team to do it is, Nunes in goal, Hockmeister, Hein, Kobayashi and Diaz at the back. Hein is a libero on defence, so he will step up. And like I say, Kobayashi and Diaz slot over and become a back two. We've got Rose and Dano in midfield with Costa, Radolovic. Oh, excuse me. I do apologise. Radolovic and Clerk behind Guerrera up top. Bondhouse isn't quite fit, so that's why he's not playing today. Just to let you know what's going on there and why we've got Guerrera up top. Dano's first game, the Milenkovic was playing in that Mazzala role, and like I say, the last two games he has been outstanding. I'm looking forward to seeing how good Dano is today, and it's the perfect time to play him is when before the Champions League. Kobayashi's just buried it. Early start. Just what we wanted. Superb play there. I apologise for the yawn as well. It was a busy day yesterday, and it was an early start and personal stuff going on, so a little bit tired today, but we will wake up fairly quickly, I'm sure. Nunes to Kobayashi, Hockmeister, Costa. Can he find a ball across? Plays it back to Hockmeister, and here's Ben Rose. Dano gets a goal on his debut. Superb strike. And that is what the Mazzala can do. As the ball's played across to Rose, Dano on the penalty spot. Just drops back slightly, buries it. Superb play. Diaz, and now Dano. Back to Diaz. Rose. Radolovic. And this has just become easy, hasn't it? 30 minutes in. Radolovic has put the ball in the back of the net to make it 3-0. Dano's playing really well. Ben Rose is playing really well. What does this spell for Mainu? We spent a lot of money on him. And the question is, with these two playing incredibly well, both incredibly young, do we maybe look to move Mainu on and try and get some of that money back and bring in maybe another Mazzala cheaper, or a youngster that can grow into the positions potentially? But this team is playing some beautiful football. I seem to have managed to get the tactic just right this season. And when I want to make tweaks and things, it's more not because we need to progress. The tweak this summer was because I wanted to try something a little bit different. These are roles which I've not used very much this game cycle. A playmaker out wide. Radolovic has just made it 4. A playmaker out wide with a Mazzala running out beyond said playmaker. That's not something which I've used that much. So, and I've not really, if I'm honest, used an inverted player fullback. I forgot what role it was. Inverted fullback. As you can see at the moment, we're building a new stand as well, so that'll increase the capacity. Here's Dano. Can he get a brace? No. He blasts it wide. And the fact that that looks a little bit like scaffolding is good. I think the stadiums are going to get a massive overhaul, obviously, next season. We've got the Premier League, so with that, I wonder, will we get Premier League stadiums? Will we get Bundesliga stadiums? If the graphics engine can deal with that. And Guerrera has got his goal, but that scaffolding looks quite good, doesn't it? Really does. I'm trying to remember if I installed a mod for that or not. So Kirby needs to come off. Renee can come on for him. Aguero can come on as the inverted fullback. He doesn't really know the position yet, but he is learning it. Min can come on at left back. And wouldn't mind bringing the striker off. For who? Pingle, and then Demott on for Randolovich. Is Demott? Okay. We'll change that. We're going to bring Mainu on up further forward. Demott comes on up front. He will be that shadow striker in the future, Demott, but for this game, I still like Mainu. And I do wonder whether he's gonna be happy as a squad player. So he needs to get game time. But Rose and Dano both playing exceptionally well today. Here is Dano on the ball, and Rose plays it to Costa. Dano now on the ball, plays it out to Clerc. Clerc over towards Mainu's head, unable to get it to Mainu, but Demont comes on and scores on his debut. Superb play. Ball comes across. Mainu can't get there, but Demott gets the second ball and slots it home for a debut goal of his own. And I don't think you can get much better than what we've seen today. So, let's roll on for the next game, shall we? Praise you. The loans. Okay. That's annoying. So we were going to play Hells Verona next, but I think we'll skip and go straight to Bayern Munich. So I'll see you for the Bayern Munich game. So we beat Hells Verona 5-1 with Garnacho, Bondhouse getting a hat-trick and Demont on the score sheet. We had a bit of a rotational squad for that one, meaning today we face Bayern Munich with Nunes in goal, Hochmeister, Hein, Kirby and Diaz at the back, Rose and Mainu in midfield, with Costa, Randolovich and Clerk behind Bondhouse up top. I think this is my strongest side. Dano will play a lot this season in the league to try and boost him. Arguero as well at right back, I'm trying to give a bit of game time to, because I think he's going to be the backup to Diaz, and that means that Garcia, who's more of a right wing back, will probably be sold on. He's a good player, but I think the new formation is working that little bit better, and for that we want players that are comfortable cutting in and being central defenders when we're in possession. But Diaz out wide plays it to Mainu. Clerk, brilliant ball through to Randolovich. Bondhouse, Costa's through, and it's saved onto the post. Wowzers. That's insane, isn't it? So, coming up, maybe at the weekend, maybe next week, we will be going through my prediction for the 24-25 Premier League with the mighty Ipswich Town in the Premier League. And I think I've got I think there might be a few surprises in my picks. But we will have to see. I think it could shock a few people where certain clubs will be. I just need to figure out how I'm going to present it more than anything else. And De Ligt has put the ball in the back of the net. He's going to be Simons, Gavi, wow, Neves. And all I see, whenever I see West, I always think of the man, the myth, the legend that is Taibbi West. Is it Taibbi West? That you used to own, was it Football Manager or Championship Manager? Taibo West, he used to be a free. I think it was on 98, Championship Manager 98, 99, off the top of my head. Yeah, signing him. I used to always sign him. He was quite old then, but him and Claudio, if you remember Claudio, that's going back some. I'm trying to ignore the fact we're 2-0 down and not looking too good. Klek spins over, but Kanovic gathers comfortably. And this is a game that we should be winning. We're at home. Bayern Munich are a particularly strong club. We've also got Paris Saint-Germain on the horizon, and they're 3-0 up, and Matt West is having a brilliant game. I'm not sure what to do here. I think we're going to have to make significant changes at half time. We're going to lay into them. Mainu's going to come off for Dano. Costa's not playing great, so Costa's going to move into the middle. Randolovich also not playing well. Is going to come off for Garnacho. We're going to leave it there for now with a couple of changes at half time, but I think we're going to have to go attacking as well, just to try and... Here is Garnacho, plays it out. Costa's going to get there. Rose, back to Costa. Costa's through, plays it back to Clerk, who puts it in. Grabs one back for us early on in the second half. We need another couple of goals, though. And Clerk is down. With that, what shall we do? We've got Pingle, but I'm wondering about throwing Costa out wide. Bringing on who? Well, what about bringing on I don't know. How good is he up there? Not. Okay. So we've got Garnacho. So if we bring on Hose, we're going to bring on Zhao. Costa's can't play at the right, so Zhao goes out right. I thought Costa could. I know Costa can't. What we'll do is that, I think, and just personalise you to do advanced forward things there, and personalise you to do that there. Okay, let's go. Changing things up slightly now. Rose with the corner. Plays it into Kirbyassi, who shot his head. Whose header is saved comfortably from the Bayern keeper. Here is Dano, Diaz, Nunez, Kirbyassi, Zhao, Hain, Garnacho. What can he do with it? Plays it back to Kirbyassi and Ben Rose. Dano is through and it's just wide. Come on, boys. We're going to demand more again. So how old is De Ligt in this save? 36. Simons is 32. So they've got older players, so you would think that they would start to tire. And here is Zhao. Zhao's got the ball and broken free and has been brought down on the edge of the penalty area, and that's going to be a free kick. I don't know why he's going penalty review. It was outside the box. We all saw it. And we don't get the highlight. Come on. We're going to go very attacking to try and get something out of this game. But unfortunately, it looks as though Bayern Munich have shut up shop. It was a poor start to the game, I think, that killed us. We played a lot better in the second half. But that defeat is not going to be great, as we have games coming up. When do we come back? I think we're going to move on the season a little bit and be back for... We could come back for Inter Milan double. We will. We'll come back for Inter and Milan in the next episode. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've been the Master Manager, and until next time, I have spoken.